Hi, welcome back to another week of workouts, ladies. I'm excited. It has been hot freaking sick since I've shared my workout routine with you guys, and I thought this would be a great time. I mean, it's a new year. Oh, just excuse the fact I'm watching driving videos. It is my driving test tomorrow. So Gally's, revising. It has been a while since I've shared my workout routine with you all, so I thought I would do another week of workouts. This has got some proper different workouts in there. We've got a really quick leg workout, we've got a really insane push workout, a great pull workout. Like, I'm really impressed with all of these workouts for my people who are trying to improve their strength, improve their workouts, switch it up. This video is for you. So without further ado, I did not want to keep this intro long. I really hope you enjoy and subscribe. Also, just another thing, I am a personal trainer. If you want to work with me, I'm currently having a big old discount on my online coaching. So if you use the code FITFebruary in checkout on the first month package that I offer, you will get your first month of coaching for £15 rather than 40, which is a crazy bargain. So if you wanna do that, the link is in the description. And yeah, enjoy. Love you so much. Okay, so starting off with leg day. This was meant to be like glutes and hammies, but it ended up just being kind of full legs. Don't really know what happened, I was just going with the vibes. But we started off with hip thrusts. So 4 sets of 10 hip thrusts. For form advice for hip thrusts, you want to tuck your core during the whole entire exercise. You want to push the weight through your heels, engaging the glutes, and you want to make sure that when you're at the top of the hip thrust, your knees are basically in line with your heels. You want to find that perfect foot placement. I recommend just playing around with it for a while. Then we moved on to RDLs. Again, my form, RDLs I've struggled with for ages, but I think I'm getting there. For RDLs, you want to just imagine you're shaving your legs with the bar and you're trying to hit your butt on the wall behind you, and that is the best way to get the best form. You want to bend at the knees, really push your hips back. This is a hip hinging movement, so you really want your hips going back, your butt going back. You just want to touch the wall behind you, and you want to keep that barbell really close to you. Then a new favourite exercise of mine, dumbbell squats. You want this to be kind of sumo, so feet wider than shoulder width and your toes facing out. I always recommend leaning down into the squat more, as that just gets the best glute engagement for me. If I'm looking up more, I feel more quad engagement. So depending on what you want, you can choose. I much prefer leaning more forward into it though. Then we moved on to leg press. I freaking hate this leg press machine, but I love leg pressing, so we move. But honestly, I hate this machine. The seat is just way too, I don't know, like the thing you're pushing is just way too low. Anyway, I did 4 sets of 10. My knees should have come closer to my chest, but if they did, they would have come over my toes, and that's what you don't want to do. So just make sure whenever you're pushing leg press, you're not letting your knees go over your toes. Then we finished with cable pull throughs. I haven't done these in ages, but my days, they were insane. I absolutely loved them. A really interesting move, and I got a couple of weird looks, mainly because I was filming but also doing this, but absolutely recommend for the glute engagement. Like, really, really love. Okay, on to push day, my absolute favourite day of training. Obviously I have to start off with bench press. We did warm up beforehand, but I didn't film this. We just do like cable lateral raises and tricep pushdowns. Nothing too intense, and frankly, if the bench becomes free halfway through, we just leave and we go over to bench. So we did a couple of warm-up sets, then we moved in to our working sets. So I started off with 30, then moved on to 37.5 because I'm really trying to get my 40 kg bench down. Then here's Fred just repping out 45, like nobody's business. Honestly, Fred's been going to the gym like 3 weeks and is already so much stronger than me. It makes me sad. I've been going almost 2 years and he's already stronger than me. It's just not fair. I don't like it. And then I moved on to 40 kg. Now I try and get 40 kg every time I go, but normally I only get like 3 reps. So I was so freaking proud of myself. I won't say that the form's the best, but you know, we moved. For form advice, speaking of, you want your eyes to be in line with the bar when you're lying down. You want your back arched slightly. I wouldn't recommend arching your back as much as I do, just for like beginners. Once you're more advanced, go for it. You want your arms to kind of be slightly wider than parallel, in my opinion. You want your wrists straight. You don't want the barbell like in the palm of your hands. That will really cause some strain on your wrists. You really want your arms to be kind of straight, and you want to bring it down basically to your nipples. There's no other way to say it. Like nipple line, you want them to hit, you know, they're coming for the nips. That's what you want. And then Fred got 50. Like, nobody's business. Then we moved on to wide grip. These just honestly just kill your chest. It's a little like burner. Absolutely love them. I also really like my outfit. Just saying. Then we moved on to shoulder press. I freaking love this machine. It just kind of engages my shoulders like no other. I do like dumbbell shoulder press, but I just was feeling the machine. So I mean, with form advice for this, the machine's going to help you. Just make sure your feet are kind of comfortable on the ground. Then we moved on to incline bench press. I freaking love this exercise. It's so underrated. It targets your boobs like no other. And then we moved on to dumbbell lateral raises. I do mine seated and sometimes stood up, like I switch it up. I was feeling more seated just because, I don't know, I feel like I can control it better. I know I am swinging, but I am keeping my arms in a T. So when you're coming up to the top, you want your whole body to be in like a T, and you want your fingers facing down. You don't want the dumbbells coming out to the side. Then we just finished with some skull crushers. I'm still figuring out the form for this one. It's like hit or miss with every rep, so I'm just working on it. But obviously with form advice, just don't hit your head and keep your elbows tight to your body. That's something I struggle with. On to pull back and biceps day. My love and hate relationship with back day is forever ongoing. Anyway, we started off with cable pull downs just to warm up the back. I usually do cable pull downs or cable face pulls, just depends what I'm feeling. Today I was feeling cable pull downs. With this, you want to keep your core so tight and you want your arms to be straight. You can let the cable come up kind of above your head slightly, but you really want to keep that core straight. And I see a lot of people like thrust towards the cable unintentionally, but you don't want to do that. You want to keep your body straight. Just pull your arms down, engaging your lats. So roll your shoulders away from you and pull down. Then we moved on to dumbbell rows. I freaking love this exercise. With my form, there's 2 ways of doing it. I find that leaning over and holding on to the bench is better for me. Again, just keep your core engaged. I cannot just stress that enough. Keep your core engaged. Drive that dumbbell more into your hip rather than like up into your like boob, and get ready for a great time. Then we moved on to cable rows. I've been preferring these a lot more over lat pull downs. I don't know, I don't really like lat pull downs. So we did 4 sets of 10 of cable rows. With this, again, core tight, back straight, make sure you're really engaging those lats, roll your shoulders away, and try not to get as much momentum as I am. I was going a bit heavy, but I was being a bit of an ego lifter. And then I thought I'd give you a POV of what everyone else sees in the gym, because I do think I have some of the nastiest gym faces. But you know, I'm getting a great workout. I really struggle with back and biceps, like, I just hate it. Then we moved on to lat pull downs. I don't know what it is about lat pull down. I don't know if just our grips are too wide. I just really struggle to engage. But for my galleys and guys who need some form advice, roll your shoulders away from your ears. That is all I'm telling you. And make sure that you are pulling down to your chest. You're not leaning back too far, and really pull with your lats, like engage your lats. You want your lats to go into your pocket, like your shoulder blades need to go into your back pocket. Then we did close grip, but I really didn't like this, so I think I only did like 2 sets, but I'm saying 3 for my galleys who do like them. I think it was just this attachment. I've never used it before and I didn't like it. Then Fred was doing some funky biceps. This is like the bicep curl setup, and I I thought I'd give it a try because my biceps are puny. They're kind of pathetic. So I thought I'd just try it out. This was 10 kg on top of a 5 kg bar, and sis was struggling. So I moved down to 5 kg on a 5 kg bar, and that was kind of easy, but it was kind of hurting my wrists. So honestly wouldn't recommend it. Fred was just repping them out though. Honestly, like, cancel him, because why is he already just so much stronger than me? And then because I didn't like that, I moved on to barbell bicep curls. I saw a man do this in the gym the other day with the hands down, and I really wanted to try it out because he looked like he was dying. And I'm not joking, this is my favourite way to try biceps now. Basically, you just want to do a bicep curl, but instead of having an underhand grip, do an overhand grip. It is insane. And for form advice, keep your elbows as close to your body as possible. Like, lock those elbows in and just use your biceps. Keep your wrists really strong. Use your biceps to get that barbell up. And I did 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10. I usually do 5, but obviously I tried that funky one, so I was like, maybe I don't want my arms to die this morning. Lastly, we did some tricep push downs because I have this weird new thing that I just want really nice triceps. Okay, coming at you with the shortest leg day ever because we went to the gym at the worst time. So starting off with abductors, we also warmed up and went on a 5-minute treadmill walk. I always do an incline walk just because I don't want to hurt my knees. I hated this abductor. I don't know what it was. It was just weirdly positioned. Then I moved into 10 sets of 10 hip thrusts. As you can see to my left, or well, your left, it was so busy. So when I saw this setup, I was like, right, I'm just staying here. So I think it's German volume training, but I could be completely wrong. But I've seen some people do 10 sets of 10 hip thrusts, and this was kind of a killer. I think my form's getting better, but also, who knows? I definitely should have gone up in the weight, but I was lazy. But I felt a much better engagement in this, and I really focused on trying to keep my heels and my feet in one place and really tuck my core and like drive it through my hips rather than like my back and my legs. So I did feel a really good burn from that. Then we saw a free Smith machine, so we just ran for it, and we did reverse lunges. I did not love this. I think it's because I was going too fast. Honestly, this was a really quick workout, but this is great, and I wanted to include this because it is such a quick workout, and I did actually get a good workout. Like, I got DOMs from this. So for my galleys who literally have like 45 minutes or are shy, like, I used 2 machines or like places in the gym today, so it was really quite a shy girl gym workout. But yeah, reverse lunges on the Smith machine are kind of a killer. And this was more full legs again, actually, because this did actually target my quads as well as my glutes. But this was a really good, I love reverse lunges for booty engagement. Like, this was really good. Definitely recommend. Then I tried out Smith Bulgarians, and I wasn't a fan, honestly. I don't know what it is. My left butt cheek just does not engage on the Smith machine. It just doesn't ever. It's always in my right quad. I don't know if that's just me. But yeah. But there's a really quick leg workout for you. Right, another push day. This was a little bit different, but also a little bit similar. I basically just wanted to give you like 2 variations. So again, we start off with bench press. You know how it is. We start with 30, then 35. And honestly, I'm about to be so proud of myself because I got a PB. Sis actually went off. And it's crazy because I've not been bulking, yet my strength just seems to keep, you're just going up. And it's amazing. If anything, I'm like eating less than I was on my bulk, but my strength just is still going up. Anyway, I got 40 kg for a full set, and sis was like fine. It felt like I was taking ages to get them up, but honestly, watching back, I'm like, go off. Bless Fred for trying to help me. I was just doing my own thing. So I did 40 kg. Absolutely love it. Another form tip with bench press is make sure your shoulder blades again are really back. So you're engaging your full chest. You just want full chest engagement. You don't want shoulders, you don't want back, you don't want any of that. You just want full boobie and side chest engagement. Then we moved on to overhead press because, like I just said, I want nice arms, and nice arms means beautiful shoulders. and my shoulders have gotten really sexy over the last few months and I want them to stay. So we did some overhead press. This is one of the hardest movements, but I freaking love it. Like, as you can see, I've got 2.5 kg plates either side because Sis was struggling. Can we just admire my back there? Like, where did they come from? Where did those gains come from? 4 sets of 8 overhead press, and then we moved on to incline bench. I wish I would have done this on the barbell. If you can see on the right there, the barbell was free. I don't know why I chose the machine. I just wanted to switch it up, but I got bad. I didn't get any engagement from this really. Like, would not recommend. I'd recommend the barbell, but if you don't have the barbell, if you're a bit nervous, it's fine. Maybe I just wasn't going heavy enough. I don't really know. I just wasn't having fun with this exercise. But hi Fred, didn't even notice you in the background there. Then I did move on to shoulder press just because I wanted more shoulder activation. Again with this, I should have gone up a weight, but I was too scared. And I don't know why I was too scared because I definitely could have gone up a weight. But with shoulder press, this is a proper form tip. Make sure your shoulders are not coming straight out. You want your wrists and your arms at a slight angle inwards. You don't want them going straight out just because you could end up hurting yourself. So just maybe come in a little bit and make them more like angled, pointing out a bit more. Then again, I went back to skull crushers because I just really want to perfect them. And again, I think it's just because my elbows are coming too far out, so I'm just going to work on them. Gally was feeling this one. I went up in the weight and geez Louise, she was feeling this one. So honestly, not that bad.